Hey everyone, Kyle once again. Back to my second review video I'm doing for tonight. The next one is I'm doing another vlog. Another take on box office. Like I know some people that liked my video when I did the vlog box office weekend of Godzilla, and some people liked my video I did that, so I'm doing another vlog box office, for the weekend. And when this weekend belongs this weekend, it claimed number one, Maleficent. Maleficent, the Disney villain of Sleeping Beauty. Maleficent, according to the box office mojo, Maleficent casts box office spell, Million Ways dies. Yeah, the comedy film by Seth MacFarlane, A Million Ways to Die in the West, came out the same weekend as Maleficent, and with a star-studded cast starring Seth MacFarlane himself, along with Charlize Theron, Neil Patrick Harris, Giovanni Resby, I don't know how his last name is pronounced, Amanda Seyfried, and of course Liam Neeson as the bad guy gunslinger. So it came out the same weekend as Maleficent, and Maleficent starring Angelina Jolie as the character herself, and Maleficent, surprising to me, Maleficent was another movie that was another big hit. Made 70 million over the opening weekend. I expected that film to make I gave an estimate. I predicted or even I was some other articles in my prediction. I thought it was gonna make 55 million or 60 over the weekend. But no, it once again surpassed my prediction and some others' prediction. Made 70 million over the weekend, and then A Million Ways to Die in the West came in at number 3, and number 2 was X-Men: Days of Future Past. But A Million Ways to Die in the West came in at number 3 with surprisingly a week opening of 17 million. Which to me that surprised me, because considering the fact the movie Ted, had a big opening of 54 million back in 2012, and to me that surprised me, because I thought this film would have a big opening as well, considering the fact that Ted had a big opening weekend, But I'm not going to see A Million Ways. But for me personally, I'm not going to see A Million Ways to Die in the West, because I am not a fan of Ted. I am not a fan of Family Guy, Like I think I explained that in another video. I'm not a fan of Family Guy. I'm not a fan of Seth MacFarlane. I'm just not. And I saw the trailer to this film, and it looked even. I wouldn't say maybe even dumber than Ted, though. But it's the humor that Seth MacFarlane uses when he does in his show Family Guy, and the humor in this film and Ted. I'm not a fan of Ted or Family Guy, but I wasn't going to be a fan of this film. But for some reason, I thought this film was going to make some money, have a big opening like Ted did, but and surprisingly, well, my prediction for the box office for Maleficent, surpassed my prediction, but this one did not. I thought this one was going to have a big, probably the same opening as Ted. Have 50-some million over the weekend, but no. This had debuted number 3 with a week opening of 17 million. So there goes another Western film that's not going to do well, And personally, I thought The Lone Ranger, even though that film is bad, I know that film was a huge flop, though, and if you know how I feel about The Lone Ranger, watch my my video of my top 10, of best films of 2013. I said that put that on my list of the best in my top for a reason, because it's saying it's the best of the worst film of 2013. And to me personally, the Lone Ranger is better than this, you know, The Million Ways to Die in the West. But I'm not talking about. I'm talking about Maleficent though. But yeah, Maleficent's big opening weekend, you know, so it's another film that's gonna be a big hit, you know. Um, and over the weekend I did see Maleficent, and how would I say it? I liked it. I would say right now I would say I liked it. But there's why I don't want to say anything because people haven't seen it though. But you know, I think I'll say it. Spoilers. I'll say spoilers here. So if anyone who hasn't seen it, just don't watch the rest of this video so stop it right here if anyone hasn't seen it. So I'm putting up spoilers here. So I'm giving my fair warning. So I'm putting a spoiler, you know, right here. Okay. So if anyone hasn't seen the movie, stop watching this video and check out Maleficent yourself. So stop this video as I'm just going to the spoiler part here. And so I like the film, even though they do change some of the tales of Sleeping Beauty, you know, compared to the classic original Disney film Sleeping Beauty. You know, I know they reimagined reimagining, but you know, I know they changed some of the story bits, you know. Which, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because they're always changing stuff around in some tales. Like, look at the superhero films, you know, the comic book films, you know. They're always changing stuff all the time in the comic book films, you know. So that shouldn't surprise me at all. So it shouldn't surprise me when they change stuff in the story in Maleficent, you know. I know it's from the main villain's point of view, you know, perspective, you know. But I would say Angelina Jolie. I would say if it wasn't for Angelina Jolie as the character, I probably wouldn't have been interested in seeing the film, you know. But when I've seen how she was in the trailer, you know, I would look like she was seeing the film. She was good as Maleficent, you know. So if it wasn't for her, you know, I probably would have no interest in seeing it, you know. So especially it's directed by, you know. Well, I'll get to that. I'm getting to the film, but I'm just getting off topic. But I'm talking about box office weekend. So yeah. So Maleficent, 70 million over big hit over the weekend, and compared with the estimated budget was like 180 to 200 million. I would say if I would compare how much this made over the weekend, I would say it'll probably may come close to how much it make in the United States. I would say maybe it'll come close to making 200 million. But I could be wrong or not. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm saying talk about how much it makes in the United States, not worldwide. Because overseas already made 100 million, so right now the total is 170 million. So, but I'm talking about here in the U.S. though. Maybe given by this estimated weekend gross, I would say maybe it'll come close to making 200 million in the U.S., making up for its budgets that way. Because I mentioned a while back when I did, you know, future check out my review of future box office bombs 2014. I mentioned Maleficent, you know. So, I'm just judging by how much it made over the weekend. Maybe it will not be a huge flop as I've predicted, though. But anyway, so that's my new vlog box office take, you know. So hopefully some people who like my video of box office of Godzilla, you know, hopefully like this one. So yeah, and so that's what I want to say. Maybe, but I was too early to say it, but I don't know if I'll put this in my top 10 list of 2014 or not, though. But I just have to wait and see till I do my video by the end of the year or so. So like, it gives you plenty of time to think about it. So yeah, that's my review for vlog box office of Maleficent. Um, casts the I'm reading from with calling from the article from Box Office Mojo. Casts box office spell. Um, it defeats a million Ways to Die in the West. Which I think, even though they say this film is better than A Million Ways to Die in the West, I know I'm judging it because I haven't seen it. Well, my brother saw it, and I know he likes it because he likes Family Guy and all that, though. But it's my brother, though. But to me, the Maleficent is better than A Million Ways to Die in the West because that's not that kind of comedy humor is not my thing. So thanks for watching. Take care and stay tuned for the next either vlog or movie review or other stuff. So take care and stay tuned for the next movie review. Maleficent #1 for the weekend.